My idea for Yorick is more about creating a community of artists. I know what artists need. Now I know that every artist has their own definition of that, but to me what I think artists need is a private place to work. They need to have natural light.
The biggest thing for me really is just to have the space that I need to try different things and experiment. And I don't have to worry about smelling paint on the floors.
I wanted a place so I could work on my photography. I just love having a studio away from home where I could stay and be an artist as opposed to having a day job.
And I was in desperate need of a studio because I was painting in this sort of little shack in my backyard.
For years I've been doing the loner thing and wanting my own space.
Well, poor Yorick, it's the kind of pseudo character from Hamlet. The guy who's being dug up to make room for somebody else to be buried in his grave. In fact, as we came from the old place to this place, we actually took and cut all the walls up and brought them over here. And now we're kind of popping them back up into place, like a barn maybe. So obviously still lots to be done here. We've got to hang lights, and there's lots of construction that's still going on. This space is the least developed of all of them, so we're kind of working on this space, trying to get it done. We have about 24 artists right now, mostly painters. However, we've got a couple of sculptors. There's a potter who will be moving in this week. Define the new paradigm or whatever the hell you're trying to do. It's pretty lonely stuff. You're in there and you're like, whoa, this envelope of silence is all the way around you. So you need some social stuff, and you need some other artists to be around. Even if you're not particularly interested in what they're doing, you're all kind of in it together.
And there's lots of great energy. The great thing about working out of a space where there's other artists, you need a distraction for a moment, or get some feedback from, or it's just a really nice energy to be working around other people. And
the charm of being in a shared space with other artists, because it really helps get the creative juices flowing to be talking to other artists all the time.
I like the whole idea of just a bunch of artists kind of sharing a warehouse and having their own little studio spaces, just to kind of feed off of the creative energy.
It's been a good opportunity for me to have neighbors just so close that are working.
Yeah, the atmosphere is wonderful. And a lot of the creative process depends on, what atmosphere you surround yourself with.
Yeah, and it's inspiring just to walk down and see a fellow painter or sculptor and just kind of use that energy to hopefully create some nice work.
For me, I think that it needs to be more collaborative. There needs to be certainly more of an art scene here in Salt Lake City. And this stuff is very, very current and very, I don't know, it just feels really fresh. We do this open studio a couple of times a year. We put the artwork up and just have a big art party. And we get a lot of people. I have no idea how many people come, but it's kind of a mob scene here for a little bit. And
talk about art. That's great to be able to do that. So I'm having some fun.
Great, I love it. Yep.
Hey, go for what you want to do.
I'm just hooked. I